Good morning, everybody. Well, we find ourselves up in further up north in Isan. We're in Udon Thani today. We come up yesterday, and I've come up to visit some friends. But while I was here, I wanted to get another check in the eye clinic because it's about a year and a couple of weeks since I've had my operation on my eyes. I had the trifocal lens replacement, and very shortly, I'm booked in at 10 o'clock. I think we've got about another 10 minutes. Kevin and Pook, who arranged all the details and everything, they done all the liaising between me and the doctor and the company here. They'll be coming shortly, and just to give everybody an update on a year down the line. Good morning, Dr. Devils, and here they've just turned up. Here's Pook, who arranges all the details. Kevin to follow. And we'll just go inside. We'll just go inside and sort everything out shortly. Okay.
Did you sleep well? Did you sleep well?
No, I didn't.
No?
No, because I had a couple of beers last night.
Oh, okay.
Right, let's go inside. So, I'm back for my 12-monthly checkup, and I'm here with Pook and Kevin, who can give you more details on the actual appointments, prices and stuff like that. But for me, for 12 months, it was funny, a guy contacted me the other day. I posted something about the eye clinic, and he contacted me and said he's surprised that I'd never done an update 10 months, 12 months, whatever, you know, after the initial op.
Yeah.
And the reason being is I've had nothing to talk about.
You just forgot about it.
I just forgot all about it. The first few weeks was funny because I was still looking, when I get out of bed, looking to pick up my glasses. And a few times I'd have a cup of coffee, I'm looking for my glasses when you don't actually need it.
Yeah.
And everything's been perfect. My eyesight's perfect, my driving, I don't need glasses or anything.
Brilliant.
I can now wear sunglasses properly. I think I mentioned this in one of my other videos. Before, I couldn't wear glasses because every time you look at something, I couldn't read any small text or anything. So I had to take the sunglasses off to put your reading glasses back on.
Most people don't go for the prescription sunglasses, do they?
I can leave my sunglasses on all day now, and I can drive with them, which is nice.
Yeah.
And the only difference, you've got to bring it up because people are interested, is the halo around some traffic lights. I don't know whether it's halogen ones or...
It usually is halogen LED.
Certain types, not all types, certain could be scooters, cars, and that's all it is. Where you've got the light, you've got like 4 or 5 rings, and they do, you know, when you see it for the first time, you think, oh, that's unusual. But then after a while, you just forget about
Adapt to it.
Yeah, you don't, because I can remember being young, driving a car, and everything coming the other way in the night blinded you, especially on country roads.
Yeah, sure.
But you just got adapted to look at where you should be driving. I know you should do anyway, but I mean, you concentrated on the black bit rather than the light bit.
Not focusing on the lights coming towards you.
So I'm going to hand over to Kevin now. If he wants to give something, just tell people the details and everything, which I will put under the video.
Yeah, sure. It's nice to be able to do this because so often people have it done. We've got a few videos from people who've had it done, haven't we, Pookie? Yeah. And but most people, a lot of Australians, they fly in, they have it done, they have the first check the next day, and they say that'll do, and off they go. And we don't have a chance to get a follow-up, especially 6 months, 12 months down the line. I mean, this is a choice thing. They don't insist you come back after 12 months. You just decided you're in town, and we'll talk about that later as well.
Yeah, I'm here now, so I might as well do it.
He's here for the biggest event in Udon Thani of the year. But anyway, so you know, it's rare that people come back, and if they do, they might just slip in and out without us even knowing. You know, we get messages from people saying, "Can't believe how good this is. Still want to thank you," and all that kind of stuff. So it works. It really does. And as Dave said, he's got to a point now where he doesn't even consider his good eyesight anything different. It's the normal part of his life.
And the main thing, I keep going back to this all the time, the main thing you've got to think about is no pain. I mean, I've had it myself. You get a little splinter, a little something goes in your eye and it's murder and you can't get it. You've got people trying to get it out for you. It's nothing like that. That's all you. If you shut your eye, if you shut your eyes like this and press, just touch your eyeball like that. Yeah. That's what you can feel.
That's what you feel when they're doing it.
Just pressure, a little bit of pressure. And I even watched. I was talking to the guy. If you haven't seen my other videos, check them out. The doctor here is brilliant, and he let me film the whole operation. All right, you couldn't see close, but you could hear me talking all the way through. Yeah. And when he takes the old lens or whatever it is out, I could see this something, because it was all blurry, and I could see something going in.
Sliding in,
and I said, oh, is that the new lens? And we were talking like we're talking now, you know? So don't worry about pain or anything like that. You have a load of eye drops before, which sorts all that out.
It's just one thing I want to mention though, and it's so important, and every time we do a video on this now, I'm going to mention it, because it's the first time it came to light, and it was pretty serious, touch and go at one point. And that is, when you've had the surgery done, I say surgery, it's a 2mm nick, a little 2mm nick in each eye to take your old lens out, put your new lens in. So it's not major surgery where they're cutting you and there's blood and everything, nothing like that at all. But we had a guy come here just recently, and he was a little bit flippant about the aftercare. And all the aftercare is you have it done, you come back the following day for a checkup, and they test everything. But then they give you these eye drops, don't they? Yeah. One bottle for there, one bottle for there. And the reason for that is if you get an infection in that eye, there's a chance of cross-contamination. You don't want that. This guy, he had it done, he came back for the checkup the following day, all good, had his drops. He went away, and him and his pal went to Laos, and he had problems, serious pain in his left eye and real problems. Came back here. Now, it was bordering on an infection, and that can be critical. It really can cause, it can even cause blindness, the infection. But the doctor, in all the years he's been doing this, 20 odd years, 25, 26 years, he's never had a patient with eye infection. And obviously, everyone who we know has come through here, so they've never had any eye infections. But this guy, he seemed to think, well, it's not that important, or just forgot about it, maybe he had a beer, I don't know. But he came back here, and it was really quite worrying for a while. Anyway, the doctor saw him. The first thing he said to me was the eye drops. He's not been using them. And the doctor knows, because if he's been away for 7 days, he should have used 7 days worth of drops.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a pain.
Inconvenience.
That's all it is. Not pain, you know.
But the pain, if you don't do it, can be even worse.
I mean, Tina was doing mine for me. You just got to keep doing it. He told me to keep doing it till the drops run out, which I did do. But regarding how good they are with their the procedures and everything, if you have a look on my video, they done my left eye first, and then you see the guys like in a proper operating theatre. They've got all their gear on.
Well, it is.
They got a big blankety thing over your face with just your eye exposed. Yeah. When they finish this eye, they bin everything. Yep. Everything they've done, all the clothing, you see it in the video, you see them changing, all the clothing, the over stuff, whatever, the oversuits and everything, the gloves and stuff, they bin that to do the next eye, so nothing will carry over.
No cross-contamination, that's so important.
I thought it was fantastic, really good job.
So just, that is to say, anyone who's considering it, the most important and critical part of it is making sure you use those drops as the doctor tells you, and you'll be fine, absolutely fine.
And Kevin and Pook arranged everything for me.
Can I say one other thing, Dave?
Yeah, carry on.
I've got a video that I want to put out. I haven't had a chance yet. Now, some people, and I can understand it, they get in touch with us, about the clinic, blah, blah, blah. They make, and then they start to, want to find out a bit more about it. And then they disappear and we don't hear from them. And what it is, I know it is. What it is, they come through us to find out about it, and then they think, well, if I go through them, their charge is going to go on top of what I'll be paying. So if I go direct to the clinic, I'll get it cheaper. It's not the case. Pook works for the clinic in booking people in and marketing for them, and that comes out of the original fee. So whether you come through Pook or whether you come direct to the clinic, you'll pay exactly the same price. It's just that if you book through the clinic, you'll come down. There are some problems with some people with translation. The doctor himself speaks great English, but booking and making inquiries.
He's not always available though, because he's the guy that actually does the operation.
So you might need to speak to someone whose English isn't that good. You book through Pook for exactly the same price. First of all, and most important, you get a meet and greet from Pook in person. So you get that, but Pook's here to do any translations for you or any help you need, anything. And because, how long have we been coming here now? Almost 2 years?
Yeah, more than that, I think.
So for 2 years, Pook's been doing this now, and you get to know the procedure and answers to questions because you've heard them so many times. So just bear that in mind. You won't get it any cheaper if you go directly to the clinic, come through Pook, she'll deal with all the booking for you, be here for a meet and greet on the day, and it just makes it that little bit smoother, that's all.
I'll put the contact details below in the description below the video, so
Nice.
whatever email address or
Don't forget to put a link up top of your previous video though, so people can link into that.
Well, it's funny, every time in the group, you know, Kevin's the owner of the San Farang Facebook group, every time I post a video, we get another lot of inquiries and more questions.
Yeah.
Which doesn't bother me at all. I just like people to look. The one video is very long because I had to set the camera up and leave it. So I think it was 30-40 minutes of just standing there.
Yeah.
But
it's a great insight.
I noticed that one of the nurses halfway through actually picked my camera up and repositioned it, so they were all on board with it.
I hope you put her on the credits.
Yeah, it was really, I thought it was really nice of them to let us do that, you know, because you can't always film everywhere. I mean, when I do the checkup now, Kevin will have the camera, and you can go through. I think it's just the basic machines now, and maybe a chat with a.
It will be. That's right. Yeah.
So all in all, I think I'll give you the price for the checkup as well when it's completed. And there we go.
Excellent. Well, it's good to see you anyway, Dave.
Oh, nice to see you.
This video probably won't go out in time, but tomorrow night, the big event in Udon Thani, we're having our yearly meet-up, the San Farang group meet-up. We meet at the Sexy Moon by Nutty Park, just in case he does get to work and get it out. I don't suppose he will, and I don't blame him, he's on holiday. But
sort of.
Yeah, sort of.
Well, we went out last night. After that, I had, I'll put a picture of the ribs that I had in this restaurant.
I did warn you.
It was big, right? It was big, and apparently it was small.
It was the small portion.
And when I said to the guy who served us, he said, oh, do you want large or small? I said, have the large. And he went like this.
He's not kidding either.
And I said, you're joking? He said, no, it's like this.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'm hungry, but I'm not that hungry. So when they brought out the small,
it's more than enough for two people, isn't it?
That was
really
monstrous.
What's the name of that restaurant, Pookie?
More and more.
More and more.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I ended.
More, not more and more.
And they cover the ribs with this barbecue sauce, which I ended up wearing most of it.
It's messy eater.
Oh,
how'd you put up with him, Tina?
They give you gloves as well. You've got to pick it up.
Question for Tina: which washing powder do you use?
Well, this is actually the same style, but different ones. But she did wash the other ones, and they're spotless as well
come out,
now.
Good.
Yeah, so
excellent.
I have got 2 pairs and some shirts. I know I'm going to get pulled up when we go to this pub on Saturday night. I'm going to get pulled up because I've got 2 shirts, free shirts from a tattooist, right?
Yeah.
Now, last time, which one was it?
I think back.
Last time, the body of it was black with white sides, but I'm going to wear the other one this time, so it's white with a black side. So I don't want anybody saying,
you wore that last
shirt. Right, here's Pookie and Tina. Just come out, and I think the ladies waiting for me. You waiting for me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I'll
thank
take
you.
over. So I've just been speaking to the lady who's doing the tests here, and she said because he's already had the surgery done, he doesn't need any in-depth checks done, and it's just a case of going onto 2 machines to check pressure.
This one I don't like. I don't like this one. It's the puff, puff of air.
Okay, put it in the cut it upon here. Okay.
You see me jump now?
Yeah, smell one and having your eyes. Okay. Next left eye. Okay, finish.
That's it.
Hope I gotta do that.
Right. This will be the telltale. We'll look over his shoulder.
All right.
You guys You might be able to see the screen now, and we'll see how he does.
This one you can see this number.
93425.
Well, that was
It's
fast.
so small, you can try this.
92654.
Okay. This line.
32659.
This line, sir.
28394.
Okay. This line very small.
29486.
294. It's a brown one. In the second, you can try this one more time.
23.
Okay, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next, please check for in the left eye. In the left eye, you can try this.
Yeah, this
Little
one.
bit blurry?
Yeah, a little bit blurry. 34926.
Okay, correct. This line, sir.
86354
5, 4.
or 94.
It's a before the last. You can try this one more time.
94.
Correct. This line, sir.
65483.
Correct. This line very small.
Oh, that
Too
one.
small. Yes.
That one's a bit blurry. That is.
Cannot try, sir.
53468.
Okay. Wrong two, sir. The first one you can try this one more time.
It's funny when you're watching someone having this done,
5.
you're always
59.
tempted to prompt them.
The first
I better keep
okay,
quiet.
you look to the board and
Oh.
you can try this number.
23498.
Okay, correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Irish, you change the lens, trifocal, this hand, intermediate only. Irish check for intermediate right eye. Look up below, you can try this number.
32659.
This line, sir.
59263.
This line.
62598.
Okay. Wrong one, the last one.
81.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
This line. This small. You can try this.
36952.
Very small, sir.
Oh dear. 295. No, 8. Oh, it got me
For the
there.
last, cannot try, sorry.
The last is 39.
Correct. Very small,
Oh,
too small.
too small, that one.
Yes, cannot try.
Something 5.
Uh-huh.
I cannot see that
The
one.
middle, you can try this number. Sorry.
8.
Yes.
896.
It's 96. Okay. It's first, sorry.
I got most of it. 95.
95. Okay.
Yeah, that was right.
Correct.
That was minute.
That was
so
tiny.
Okay. For left eye. look
This
up
one,
below.
this one seems to be more blurry than the
Is
other
it
one.
blurring for
Yeah,
left eye?
32659.
Okay, this line.
53263.
Okay, this line.
Oh dear. 62538.
The last is nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Ah.
It is signing for it. Okay.
Oh.
This very small. Either
Yeah.
for left eye, a little bit blurring.
359. I've already said 5 ones. 52.
5 2. Yeah, correct. This line very small, sir.
Um,
It's a little bit blurring.
yeah.
You can try it.
63295.
Correct. This line very
Oh,
small.
jeez. That's beyond me. That is, I think.
The first you can try this number.
2
The second you can
65
correct
265
before the last.
something 8.
Something else. Okay. Okay.
That's
Okay,
tiny.
I'm sorry. Very small. You can try this. Too small.
That little one there is too small.
Okay.
That's ridiculously small. That
It
is.
is, yeah. You're not going to be reading microdots, are you?
Because sometimes when I look at the ingredients on Thai food, the tins, they put them so tiny
That's
that
right,
I've got
yeah.
to take a photo and magnify it.
Yeah, yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see for the doctor outside.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Carb.
Well, that wasn't too difficult. Right, last leg. Thank you. Go to see my
Good morning.
friend, the doctor.
Sawadee
Sawadee Cap. Okay, nice to see you again.
Today, the we can maintain the same 20 over 30 in both.
Yeah.
That means you can read the smallest number.
Yeah.
And also for me, everything was fine. the clarity is up to the patient. So we
right.
cannot have measurement about the clarity. So you just tell me what about the clarity, anything change?
No, everything's good. Good,
Everything
yeah,
still
yeah, yeah,
okay,
fine.
Okay. So first, my colleague, he checked that your eye pressure today was very good. The pressure was in the right eye, the pressure was 12, and also in the left eye 12.
Oh, that's good, is it?
The pressure was good. Normally we accept until 20, and the vision for the distance 20/20 in both.
Wow.
So everything still fine. Just we can measurement.
Perfect.
Okay. Let me look at your eyes, sir. Lubrication still, I'm still always advised that lubrication was necessary. When we look outside, you have some irritation from the thing, maybe pollution or some wind, something that maybe make you feel tearing. But overall, if I look inside, the lens was still clear and good settling. Everything was perfect, normal. Please look down, sir. In the ball, the wound clear, no problem or less wound. You see the line, but everything was smooth. Look straight again. Sorry, sir. Everything was quiet and 1 year passed. Everything was good. Please look at my ear. The settling was good also, as the same.
You can actually see the lens there in the middle of the pupil.
Okay. Everything was perfectly clear, sir. Nothing serious. Please finish, sir.
There we go. That's all that was
very bright.
that was just a bright light, that's all.
Okay. So
Okay, thank you.
Here, everything is not changing, and when before you coming inside, I'm also check the previous before surgery.
Yeah.
Your retina in both right and left side, everything was good. So I think that in this year no need to check the retina inside because of
Right, yeah.
it's still quite healthy. If something wrong before surgery, maybe we need to check
again,
it.
yeah.
But everything now, I think that is good.
Is if I come back next year, can I do the same again, just for an ongoing?
Yes, because of if we take a dilation, check the retina itself, so we can get more information. Just check
Okay.
up only.
It's still under warranty.
Yeah,
It's still
Just
guaranteed.
check that. Okay. So this eye was your left eye today. The lens was clear and good when your pupil was constrict and open wide. Everything was normal. So
Is that the bottom of the lens there, that white
Yeah.
line,
Yeah.
or this one here?
some line you can see detect this.
Yeah.
The centering for the distance or intermediate for near, everything happened in the center. So you can see near even in upper or lower.
Yeah.
Right? That's make it. And when we look outside, everything was quiet. The wound is just a small line here. It's smooth. Everything was perfectly, but we still can see that wound. In the right eye, the left lens generally everything is normal. Sometimes when you feel irritation, you use the tear eye drop for lubrication.
Yeah.
That's why.
Is that because of dry eyes and it just moistens the eye?
Not only dry eyes, sometimes when you expose to the pollution, it makes irritation. The tear will clean it, everything.
When I wake up in the mornings and I have a shower, sometimes I gotta go like this.
That's
Not a good idea, but whether you've had lenses or not.
Yeah.
But everything now is perfectly normal, sir. We
Great
check
stuff.
outcome, pressure, and everything inside, sir.
Perfect. Thank you.
Next time, maybe I recommend that because of about 2 years, maybe you need to check the retina again. But everything's still healthy, and it's good, sir.
Perfect.
Good
thank
news.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks very much. Nice to see you again.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, that's it. Another test over. Another year passed, or a year passed, and the total for that, for the eye checkup and the consultation with the doctor, 400 baht. So all in all, pretty reasonable. But I did say I will come back next year, not because I have to, because I want to. And he can do some more checks, because I mean, none of us are getting any younger. And that's it for another period. So until the next one, bye bye.